Today we are going to make some smashed Brussels sprouts. So the first thing we're going to do is take them, and these are already washed, so we're just going to cut off the stems and cut them in half. All right. What's up, Bree? Hi from Long Beach. What's up, Diane? What's up, Dora? All right, so I'm cutting off the ends, and I'm just gonna toss them to the side. And this may take a minute. Let me see the cat. It's not a cat, it is a baby. She does make animal noises all day. She makes dinosaur noises. All right, so we're just cutting the stems off of these. I wonder if it would be faster to cut them in half as I'm cutting off the stems, or do it like separately. What do you guys think? Like do it at the same time?
Well, first of all, just grab it with your finger. Why are you cutting them like that?
I don't know how to cut things. So whenever me and Anna first met each other, she actually FaceTimed me one time and showed me how to use a knife. This was like 2.5 years ago. Your knife skills scare me. I know, and this is very sharp. Anna's mom got us a knife block for Christmas, so this is like a pretty dangerous activity for me to be doing. I guess it is faster to just cut them in half right now as I'm cutting the tips off. Sophia was the very cutest Grinch ever. She looks really cute right now in her Minnie Mouse outfit. She went to the doctor today, and I was wondering, like, when are we going to be able to start feeding her solids, you know? We have to wait until, he said maybe 6 or 7 months she'll get teeth. Some people don't get teeth until they're like 6 months old, and apparently Sophia is one of them.
That's not why he said that. He
Oh,
said we'll start introducing purees at 6 months.
Oh, he just said we'll start introducing purees at 6 months. So when will she get teeth?
He said that it could be 4 months or 6 months or 9 months. It depends
So-
on the baby.
So anytime in the next few months, she may start getting teeth. I cut the ends, then go back and cut in half. Yeah, I'm noticing though, I think it is a little easier because like I'm just doing 2 cutting motions per Brussels sprout rather than doing like 1 and then... Okay, we're almost done. I paused Dateline for this. Hey, Andrea. So I'm also making some chicken, which by the way, I have a question. All right, so we have chicken thawing, and I thought you had to thaw chicken in the fridge, but Anna said to just put it on the counter and it will thaw all day. Is that safe? All right, we have 1 more Brussels sprout and then we're done. So now we're going to put these into some... Woo! I almost cut myself. That was so close. That was so close. So, oh, I think I did. So sometimes it takes a second before I start bleeding. I hope I don't bleed. Okay, so that's what a lot of people do to thaw chicken.
Told you.
Well, Anna knows that I'm famous for hearing her say something and then like Googling it or like asking other people to confirm. Okay. Now we're just gonna dump these into some boiling water for like 5 minutes. Is it boiling yet? That's the real question. It's been sitting there for like 10 minutes, but I don't think it's actually boiling yet. If you put a Ziploc and submerge the chicken in water, it thaws so fast. Oh, that's actually a great idea too. All right. I think it is. Can I let people see her mini outfit before you go? Alright guys, I'm showing you Sophia's mini outfit. She doesn't need a bow. Anna's like scared people are gonna think she's a boy because she's not wearing a bow. But it's clearly a girl. She's wearing Minnie Mouse outfit. And also, you guys know that it's Sophia. It's not, what's a boy name that starts with so? It's not... Hi, Sophia. Hi. Wow. Hi, Sophia. Have you ever had a Brussels sprout? Wow. It's a Brussels sprout. Say hello to the Brussels sprout. Hi, Sophia. Do you love looking at yourself? Wow. I love you. Oh, she's pouting. She's pouting. Okay. We dodged a bullet. Sophia, like, briefly started pouting. Usually when she makes that face, it means that she's about to start screaming. Oh, there she goes. She's getting tired. But thank you guys for all of the nice words. She is the most beautiful little baby ever. She does not want the Brussels. I know, she probably smelled it and she was like, what is this? Okay, I think the water is basically boiling now. I mean, it's not like a roaring boil, but it's boiling, so we're gonna put these in here. Okay. Oh my god! How do you put Brussels sprouts without them falling off? There's like a bunch of them fell. One is like right next to the flame. Wait, I think Anna's giving her a bath this early. We usually give her bath like an hour later, around 7. Alright, I spilled some Brussels sprouts, but we're getting them with a pair of thongs. Alright, we're just gonna do a few minutes. This makes it easier to smash them, and then they crisp up a little better. So, I know you don't have to boil them, but I kind of like it this way. So, alright, we're gonna open up the microwave. Just crack it. Off topic, but how are you enjoying the house? We are loving it. It was so nice having like all of the Christmas, the Christmas decorations are so up, but it was so nice getting into the Christmas spirit here, and just all of the holidays have been so fun. Dora, I dropped the Brussels sprout into the stove, and this is my first time ever having a gas stove, so there's like a real flame. I was worried that it was gonna start cooking or like burning and catch on fire. Alright, one night, I'll tell you guys though. One night, I left the stove on a very low heat. It was on low because I was making, I think it was the perfect keto mac and cheese. And I had made it, and I was keeping it warm while I put a steak on the grill. And then I took it off, but the flame was so low I didn't see it. I just thought it was off. So I like made my bowl, I ate, and then we went upstairs, went to sleep, and in the morning, I walk next to the stove, and I'm like, something feels kind of warm. And the stove was burning. It had been burning for like 9 hours. So I wonder how much our gas bill was that night. But thank the Lord that our house didn't explode. Oh, so it's Sophia, not Solomon. Thank you, that's a good one. I should have said that. If anyone's ever seen the show Nathan For You, shout out to Solomon. Andrea, you've done it, but not all night. Yeah, I was terrified. I was like, it was not fun seeing that. But it's one of those things where it happens, and then you're like, there must be some like, some Lord like looking upon me or something, because how did nothing bad happen when it was literally running all night? What's your favorite keto recipe for an air fryer? I just got one. All right, this is my favorite thing ever. So I love fried chicken. I love how it's like greasy, and I love how it's crispy, and I love chicken. I love how you can put any sauce on it. With keto, you can use like sugar-free barbecue. They have sugar-free honey mustard, ranch, sugar-free ketchup, whatever you like. But if you bread your chicken with like almond flour or coconut flour, you have to deep fry it in oil or it's not going to taste good. But if you want to air fry it, which is easier and less of a mess, this is what you do. Take some chicken, blend some pork rinds, and use that as the breading. So you take the chicken, you whisk an egg, you coat the chicken in the egg, you blend the pork rinds, you coat the chicken in the blended up pork rinds, and you air fry it. And it's like crispy chicken, but it feels like it was deep fried because it absorbed all of the fat from the pork rinds. So that's like my favorite air fryer recipe. Another one that I really like, I made today. I don't know if I'm gonna post it today. I just posted breakfast enchiladas. So I don't know if I wanna do 2 egg recipes in a row, but I made a really easy air fryer frittata, which is about to be, it looked so good, like it was so colorful. I'm gonna post that soon. I don't know, maybe after the live. But what else do I like in the air fryer? Brussels sprouts are great in the air fryer. Low carb tortilla pizzas. I made those every night. If you get the blackened cinders from Costco, those are also great in the air fryer. What do you guys like in the air fryer? Do you prefer gas now or electric? I love having the gas stove. It feels more powerful that it's like you just turn it on and it's a roaring flame. Are you doing anything for New Year's? Yes, we are going to our friend Mel's. Shout out to Lady Mel's Kitchen. And shout out to Dan. Navy blue is your color. Hey, thank you, Andrea. Salmon bites are another one that's so good in the air fryer if you guys haven't had it. Green beans, yes, Brooke, that one is so bussin'. Another person saying green beans. Yeah, guys, I love green beans. I actually like green beans and carrots. I think those are my 2 favorite vegetables. So today I broke out our old normal air fryer, the basket one, for the sake of the video I did. But I usually use this like Ninja oven looking one. It's like the shape of an oven. You can see it. I think they were on sale on Black Friday for like a ton of money off. What's the weather like? It was freezing for all weekend. It was like a freeze warning because in Texas the pipes are not made for winter. So we were worried about like pipes bursting and stuff, but we got through it. I like went outside and wrapped shirts around the spigots. Okay, so that's a good point about the basket air fryer, Brooke. You can shake whatever you're cooking. I agree with that. That's a great point, actually. All right, I think we're gonna take out the Brussels sprouts now. So now we're just gonna put them in a strainer. There's a bunch of stuff in the sink, but it's fine. All right, this is our little bottle thing. Our sink looks so gross right now, so don't mind the aesthetic. All right, I checked. The oven is off. The Brussels sprouts have been strained. Now let's put some parchment paper on the air fryer sheet. Or a baking sheet if you're gonna bake them. You can do either. We are almost out of parchment paper. And guys, all right, if you shop at Costco, who can identify with this struggle? Your cabinet space is amazing. Thank you, Pam. It is crazy having cabinet. When we were in our apartment, we had like a third the amount of cabinets we have now. But all right, guys, who can identify with the struggle? If you're a Costco shopper and you run out of something that you usually buy at Costco, and you tell yourself, I'll just wait until I go to Costco to get more, but you don't go to Costco that often, so you're just without for a long time. So this happens. It happened to us with Ziplocs. We usually buy the big jumbo thing of Ziplocs at Costco. We ran out like 2 weeks ago, and we kept saying, we'll just get more when we go to Costco. And we never went to Costco, so I ended up just... Or maybe we did go to Costco, but we forgot. I think we have been to Costco in the past 2 weeks. But either way, I was like, screw this. I'm just going to order them on Amazon. I don't need to go to Costco to get the freaking Ziplocs. So I just ordered them on Amazon, and now we have Ziplocs again. And the same thing is true about parchment paper. We always get our parchment paper at Costco, which it's actually way cheaper. And if you're like me and you use a ton of it, that's a game changer. But I kept telling myself I'm just going to wait until we go to Costco to get parchment paper. But now I'm going to say screw it and just order some on Amazon, or else I'll never get parchment paper. And the other cool thing about parchment paper on Amazon, I think you can actually buy like parchment paper that's fitted for the air fryer specifically. Oh, shout out to Vaughn. Hey, what's good? Happy New Year to you. Make a specific Costco grocery list on your phone. See, we do that, Brooke, but we don't go to Costco often enough to actually fulfill things like the day we run out. It's usually a week or two later. I mean, we've went probably a month without going to Costco before. Okay, onto the sheet. Now I'm gonna get like a little glass to smash them with. They're also just easier to smash after you boil them. But I gotta get these little leaves out. I could actually just eat Brussels sprouts. Like, if I added some salt to these, I could easily eat them like this. All right, time to smash. Here we go. Boom. This is what it looks like. Actually, that one just stuck to the glass. Some of these are sticking. Maybe I should spray the glass with avocado oil. I think this could actually be a good idea because some of them are sticking. Oh yeah, now they're just like sliding off. Alright. I don't even care. It could just be like one big plate of mush at this point. And I definitely think I'm like missing a step or something because this doesn't feel right compared to the last time I did it, but whatever. Oh, it's better if you steam them instead of what I just did. Thank you. Good tip. Alright. There are some of these like baby Brussels sprouts that I didn't get around to smashing, but it's fine. They're basically already smashed because of how thin they are. The super tiny ones. Alright, now we're just gonna add a bunch of seasonings. Oh yeah, we're gonna spray them with this too. Good point. Alright. Anna told me to go light on salt and pepper because the last thing I made, I like drowned it in a lot of salt and pepper. But I love salt. I take salt pills. Like, you can buy Himalayan salt capsules. And if you're doing keto, that's something that you really want to look into considering is getting extra salt. Some people just put it in their water. I don't care to like put salt in my water. I just like plain water. But all right, we're adding some garlic. But I just supplement my salt. I take like 2 pills in the morning. I want to put some ranch seasoning on here. I'll just do half. Shout out to ranch seasoning. And now into the air fryer. Not a whole lot of time in the air fryer. Yeah, Element is a good one. I like Ultima too. Wow, we're getting a lot of compliments on the kitchen. Thank you guys. I put ranch seasoning on so many things. I love it, right? It's like the greatest thing ever. Another thing I like about ranch seasoning is I love putting it on salmon bites or pork chop bites. So if you buy pork chops, you can make pork chops. I like them, but I like cutting them into little bite-sized pieces. Karen, so I only did half with ranch seasoning because Anna may or may not like it with the ranch seasoning. Now we just wait. Pam, you said, but why white? Are you talking about the kitchen? So the reason I like white is because, for the kitchen, if that's what you're asking, like countertops, cabinets, whenever I record on black things, like I did a video in the air fryer or the crock pot, there's always a crazy glare. It's very annoying. So when we found a kitchen that was all white, it was like, this is perfect for making videos because like black or like super dark like backgrounds cause glares when I make videos. So that, and also I just like it. It feels very like heavenly, you know. Hi from Denmark. I've lost over 66 pounds on keto. Whoa, that's amazing. Congratulations. Yeah, the sleek and clean look is also something I really like. And it actually, the house came with silver handles on the cabinets. But Anna, when we moved in, unscrewed them and put black ones in. Same with our black faucet. I mean, homemade ranch is actually kind of good even when it has green onions. You can make homemade ranch for sure. But thank you guys for the nice comments about the kitchen. Hi from Jersey Shore, love all you post. Hey, thank you, Lady V. We have dark granite countertops and always with the glare. Yes, and not only the glare, our apartment had black counters, and I would spend like an hour a day Windexing and wiping because every little smudge showed up. It's kind of similar with this white one where you do see dirt pretty frequently, but it has to be like real dirt. Like anything showed up on the black counters. But when I had gray counters at my apartment, before I moved into Anna's apartment, you could see nothing. You could literally, that's why I like wanted gray counters. And then we saw white and I was like, actually I like that better. But the cool thing about the gray counters I had was you could knock over a jar of seasonings and it could fall all over the counter on my old gray counters. And because they were like so, not textured, but it was like very, there were like a lot, it wasn't just like plain gray. It was like gray with a lot of like other grays. You could knock over like anything and you would not see a piece of dirt on the counter. What is the minimum amount of time I should go on keto for a quick 20-pound weight loss? All right. I wouldn't worry about losing 20 pounds quickly, because if you just want to do keto to lose 20 pounds quickly and then you want to go back to eating how you normally eat, that's a flawed strategy, because you can't just lose 20 pounds, go back to eating the way you used to eat, and expect to keep the 20 pounds off. So I could tell you how. There isn't really a minimum time. It's just about if you're eating a ton of carbs right now and then you do keto, you're definitely going to drop a lot of water weight, and maybe you'll burn a few pounds of fat in the first month or two, but you're not going to keep that weight off if you think you can just like do keto for a month or two, lose the weight, and then go back to eating how you used to. So you want to be like, all right, I can use keto to lose the weight to get me some motivation. It's very motivating to step on the scale and be like, wow, I'm down 20 pounds in a month. Even if it's water weight, it doesn't change the fact that it's very motivating. So I think you can use keto to your advantage in that way of like, I'm going to do keto. But if you don't think it's a lifestyle that you can stick to long term, I would be like, I may not do keto for the rest of my life, but it's a good starting point. However, I'm going to have to do some sort of diet until I die if I don't want to be overweight. There's no instance where you can freely eat Kit Kats and Oreos and not be overweight. We were dropped into an environment, aka America, where it's just junk food everywhere. The person with the best genetics is barely going to make it out of here without being 20 or 30 pounds overweight. So you just want to accept, if you live in America, you're going to have to do some sort of dieting for the rest of your life. Even if it's not keto or calorie counting or low carb, you're going to have to always be mindful of portions, of the types of foods you're eating. So just do some sort of like, make some commitment that I'm going to have to change my lifestyle. And if keto's the path that gets you the motivation to start that life change, then that's great. But if you don't think that keto is long-term for you, exactly what Lux says though, once you see how good you feel on keto, you will stay on it. That's a great point, because that was my mentality. So I don't want to discourage you from starting keto to lose the 20 pounds in a month, but you just have to know that you're going to have to do something for the rest of your life without gaining the weight back. But maybe once you do keto for a month or two, which is what happened to me, it was like after a year I realized it was the lifestyle for me. I was like, wow, I feel so good on this way of eating that I don't even want to go back to the carbs. And I can attest to that after this weekend. We had some carbs on Christmas, a little bit on Christmas Eve, and I felt brain dead yesterday. I was well rested. We slept really good. Was it Sunday night? We slept amazing Sunday night. We didn't sleep that great on the actual night of Christmas Eve because Sophia woke up at 5 and she was up for a while. And I can't fall back asleep once I'm up, so I was up until 5 or from 5. And we fell asleep late because we did like Anna's family opens presents at midnight. So I got like 3 hours of sleep. I was on no sleep all day Christmas. And even Sunday night, the night of Christmas, I got a ton of sleep. But I had eaten so many carbs for the past 2 days that I just felt brain dead. And it was like, that's how I used to feel all the time when I was just eating like that every day, you know? Okay. I think they're done. No, they need a little longer, but look at them. Yeah, they definitely need longer. They're not even crispy yet, so I'm going to keep them in here. And I guess we can go ahead and start putting Anna's chicken in the bowl with some seasonings. I'm gonna put some chicken on the grill. Thank you so much for all of the content you post. It's inspiring and helpful. Really appreciate it. Happy holidays from Manhattan, NYC. Hey, thank you, DJ Empress. I'm glad you appreciate the content. Are you saying do the Brussels sprouts stink up the house, Pam? I don't know. I know that cooking cauliflower does. So we're adding Parmesan. I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes and then add Parmesan. I keep spitting. I've noticed it twice now. I'm sorry, guys. My body is out of whack right now because the way what we're doing is I'm going insane. Hold on. There's a Kong toy. I give Emma a Kong toy every night before bed. And she like relaxes and just focuses on that for like 2 hours before we go to sleep because I freeze it. And we have one that Harley got a hold of. And it is driving me insane because she's chasing it around. I literally can't think straight because I just hear Harley's little claws like moving around on the floor. So I'm gonna put the Kong toy away and then I'll be right back. All right. I forget what I was talking about, but I put the Kong toy away. So I'm going to start seasoning this chicken. I hate going live and having to constantly go back and forth with like washing my hands and stuff, but this has been setting out all day. It feels like it's thawed. Exactly, Andrea, and it's quiet now. Although I can hear Sophia crying in the background. All right. We're gonna throw this away. There's like some juices in here. I'm gonna actually dunk these. Oh no! I almost dropped the chicken in the sink. Alright, it's like wet. I feel like I need to dry it with a paper towel. All of the juices of the chicken. I somehow lost 2 pounds after Christmas. Hey! Wow, Denise. I gained 4 pounds. So this is just why people need to know it's normal for your weight to fluctuate, especially if you just had a bunch of carbs. So I put on my Fatherhood 15, got up to like 190-ish, 195. And had I just stopped having cheat days, I would have easily lost that weight and got back to where I'm comfortable at, which is like 175, 180. But I wanted to use that as an opportunity to like just see what it's like to count your calories and be in a deficit. So I did that and I dropped all of that. Like I'm down to 180 now. And I went from 180 to 184 or 185 after Christmas. And I'm not stressed about it because it's just water. I didn't eat. I didn't track my calories while eating the Christmas carbs. But unless I ate 3,500 calories worth of food on top of my already like 2,700 maintenance calories. So unless I ate, what is that? Like 6,200 calories each day, it would have been impossible for me to gain 5 pounds. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands before I start touching. And I'm not done washing the counter and stuff because we're gonna season this chicken and then I will wash the counter. Jen, I did. I had a great workout with Anna's brother. Shout out to Kevin. Alright, so just salt. I knocked over a bottle of coconut aminos. I hope it's not spilling. Paprika. I love paprika. What else? Garlic powder. You visited home in Nebraska for 2 weeks, held your weight. Hey, nice. Okay, and maybe a few more things. A little bit of, I don't even know if I should have cumin, but I love cumin. I've been in love with cumin ever since I realized that is what makes taco meat taste like taco meat. Alright, if you're having a hard time getting back on track, here's my best advice. Go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of like keto snacks and fun keto foods, because it's really easy to stick to keto if the food tastes really good and you're not like craving junk because you can just eat like keto junk, you know? Use that to like transition off of the way you've been eating, and it's just very straightforward and simple and easy to stay on track. And then make your own food like as time progresses, but just go buy a bunch of like pre-made keto stuff because that will make it simple. Like you won't have to put effort into resisting the carbs and cooking. It's like, all right, the cooking part is taken care of. That's why I like real good food stuff a lot. All right, maybe I'll add some like Italian seasonings and just like a dash. Actually, I'm not gonna add cayenne. I would if I were making the chicken for me. Okay. And I'm just gonna spray a little bit of avocado oil. I think the Brussels sprouts are basically done. Oh my goodness. We're gonna put a little garlic and just broil for like 1 minute. So I'm gonna mix this up because then I have to wash my hand and I'll wash the little part of the counter for a second. I don't think I'll touch this again though. I'm just gonna put it on the grill as it is. Yeah, I'm just like tossing it. I'm not seasoning one side or the other. I don't know what the difference between smoked paprika and regular is. I would prefer, Anna likes it like super burnt and on the grill. I would prefer chopping this up into little bite-sized pieces and air frying it with avocado oil. I think that's my favorite way. It's like the grilled nuggets from Chick-fil-A. Alright guys, I'm washing my hands. So you are not a fan of the smoked. What's the difference? Alright, and what we're gonna do now, I'm done with the knife also. Smoked is the bomb, you can get it from Amazon. I use this Clorox Scentivia stuff. I know a lot of people who are like up to date with the latest health trends are saying scented things are bad, but I love scented things. I love wax melts specifically. Does anybody else love wax melts? They're so much like better than candles. Because you buy a candle for what, $12? or 4 or 5 if you get it at the right place, and it burns for like a day. But wax melts, you spend literally $2 on one cube, or on one 6-pack of cubes. You put a cube in, and you can burn it all day, and just add a new one the next day. Wax melts are a game changer if you like candles. Okay. So I cleaned the counter of any raw chicken. Now we're gonna put Parmesan on the Brussels sprouts. All right, so you guys are also about that life. Where is the Parmesan? I don't know if we have any. I thought we just bought some. Oh no. We don't have any fresh Parmesan. This is crazy. Where is it? Wait, here it is. All right, we're very low. We are very low on fresh Parmesan. We have a grater. All right. These are gonna be so good. I think these have been sitting out for a while, so I don't know if I need the glove mittens. I don't think so. Let's see how crunchy this one is. All right, the clock is ticking. I set it to broil. I think these are dirty too because they touched the raw chicken. I didn't know that the outside of Parmesan is actually wax. If you're watching this, don't tell Anna that I'm drinking out of the bottle. She always tells me I'm not allowed to drink out of the bottle like this. Oh my god. So good. By the way, that's 0 sugar. And maybe with Anna's chicken, since I'll already be at the grill, I might make myself a little steak tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of rules around here. She's not gonna watch this. She doesn't watch these all the way through. This is actually pretty long. Although I do try to watch these all the way through. When I first started going live, I went live twice a day for an hour every time. And I would rewatch them, so that's 4 hours a day. And that way I could make sure I'm not repeating myself, I'm not talking about the same things, like I want to make them better. So I do try to watch these back sometimes, even though it's just all over the place. But Anna, I don't think she's gonna see that part. All right, I think the Brussels sprouts are ready. It's been 2 minutes. They might be burning. Oh no, I think they're burnt. Guys, I think they're burnt. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's too late for some. Actually, I think it's perfect. I think that they turned out perfect. The ranch seasoning is what I was seeing that I thought they were burnt, but what do you guys think? Would you eat these? Let's put some on a plate and take a picture. All All right, you guys are saying they look perfect. Nice. And I'm gonna be very quick with the picture. You guys know what confuses me? How the heck is a hot pan like this going to burn a countertop? It's so annoying having to use this trivet every time I take things out. Okay, boom. Oh my goodness, these look so good. There's like some real golden color on these. And there's some crunch. Oh my god. These are amazing. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a picture. If you listen closely, you can hear Sophia screaming. Sophia's witching hour is when she's tired. When Sophia gets tired, she literally goes from like the best behaved baby in the world to a demon child. Alright, a little too burnt. I need to turn this one around and then maybe tear this piece off, and then I think we're gonna be done. I'm trying to be very quick, I promise. Oh my god, can you guys hear her? Alright, this is perfect. One more picture. Alright, just one more. Alright, perfect. Alright, it sounds like something crazy is happening. Use an extra large heavy cookie rack as a trivet. That is perfect, because it's always off balance when I use the turtle. You guys are a genius, thank you. I don't know if it's made out of quartz. That would be so annoying if I found out that we had a burn-proof counter and I've been having to use trivets this whole time for no reason. Yeah, Bree, I think we are going to start pushing her bedtime a little earlier. Although it's nice, this routine that she's on where it's like, today she slept, last night she went to bed at 8:30. Today she woke up at 9. That means we can put her to bed, we can eat, we can watch TV, we can relax, get 8 hours of sleep, and then wake up and have an hour to ourselves, and then she wakes up. It's like, if there's one thing that I prayed for, aside from being able to be keto snacks and have a healthy baby, and like this life that I'm living, it's perfect. If there's one extra thing that I prayed for, it's to have a baby that sleeps well. And I'm so grateful that she sleeps, because we are very lucky that she's like a sleepy baby. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a bite. Oh yeah, Andrea, I just have to ask the builder if they're burn proof. That's actually a great point. Lux, that's a really good point though. Like, I was reading on Reddit a lot about babies and stuff before she got here, because I was like obsessing over how things were gonna go. And And that's what the most people said was like, they go through phases, you know, it's like 1 or 2 months are great, and then 1 or 2 months are hard, and then a year is terrible, and then a year is great. So we'll see. I'm just very grateful that I got to finish the book. Maybe the Lord made Sophia a really good sleeper just so I could like get this book finished, and then she's gonna start teething and like go crazy. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna take one bite and then we're gone. Because I've gotta go help with the nighttime routine. So good. If you guys make these, I don't think you have to boil them like I did. It just makes it easier to smash them. All right. I love you. I believe in you. If you guys are struggling to get back on track, don't be afraid to take baby steps. Start small. Just do what you gotta do. Ease into the lifestyle. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed rest of your night.